Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Chris Holt, and today we're gonna go ahead and install some of the coolest seats ever put on a 5th generation Camaro. Now in my opinion, I think they're the best, the coolest, all of that. They're leather, Alcantara, heated, and they're just a really great seat in my opinion. So this has always been a bucket list item of mine, and they definitely are the most expensive thing on that car, costing multiple thousands of dollars. And fortunately or unfortunately, the reason I didn't go with like a Brom seat or a Corbeau seat or other like aftermarket seats like that, or even other RECARO ones, is because I wanted to retain the factoriness of the car. So both driver and passenger seats are heated. They're powered up, down, recline, and all of that. Yes, they're not as light as some of those other ones are, but I'm not taking this car per se out on the track all the time, or at all even at this point. But what I'm doing, and the reason I went with this seat, is because it is factory. It just slides right in, slides right out, in case I want to sell it at one point. But I really truly love these seats. They were way more expensive than a lot of the other seats. I mean, I think they're the most expensive seats, one of them at least, out on the market right now for the 5th gen Camaros. But it was such a bucket list item. When it came up, I had to take a road trip, go ahead and pick them up. So in this video, guys, I'm going to show you how to install them in your car. This will work on any single 5th generation Camaro out there, excuse me, from V6 standard and LS, LT, SS, ZL1, or Z28. Anything it works in, it just bolts right in the exact same. That's one thing that I truly like about this install. It was super easy and really great. So in this video, I'll show you how to install it. I'll give you a couple of my thoughts, and I lost a little bit of the footage throughout that, so I tried to put in some stuff that would make you guys understand kind of what I was dealing with. And then from there at the end, I will give you my review. Now this has taken a little while, so I'll give you my honest review after a few months of having the seats in and all of that. So just like that, guys, if you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, because we're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you guys so much, and let's get into the video. Okay guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by opening this up. I'm gonna do passenger side first, and we're gonna come here to the passenger seat, and what we wanna do is pull all the way forward, like so, and I'm gonna actually tilt it forward to get access to these two rear T50 bolts. Alright, so like I said earlier, some of the footage got taken, but what it is you need this T50 right here, and that one right there. And then once you get that in, there is going to be a little bit of a clip. Kind of hard to see right here. I'll link up in the corner right there to Travis Campbell. He did the seat swap on his 1LE and did a really good job talking about it. But you just get that one down there. Be really careful with it. You need to pull it with a flathead screwdriver out. These two T50 bolts. And then what you want to do is, there's some clips holding in the seat up front. All you got to do is slide it forward a little bit, pull up the back, and then push it on out, and you should be able to do it. But go ahead, watch Travis Campbell's video. He goes way more in depth, does a really good job explaining it. Okay guys, here's the Camaro, and we finally got the seats in. Don't mind it being super dirty, but here we have it. The SS 1LE RECARO seats. Now they are heated, but I do not have a heated option right now on my Camaro, so I got to get a new radio right in there. But as you can see, the seats look pretty killer if you ask me. So other than the car being super dirty, the inside is looking clean. Both sides right there with the SS's. That's the only thing I don't prefer about these seats, is that they do say SS. It's not an SS, but went ahead and got the back seat in, and all it was the bolt right there, that side, and then it was the slide clips right there. And make sure to get that underneath tab pushed and pulled in the proper way. And the seats are full power, both sides. kind of can't really see right now because I'm in the garage and it's at night right now. But both are power up, down, forward, backwards, and tilt, which since I have a 1LT package on my car, the passenger side factory seat on the 1LT, which is right there, was not actually power forward, back, up, and down. And now this one is, which is super nice because factory these seats sit super low. And I'm nearly 6 foot, and it's pretty hard to see out of sitting in the passenger seat versus the driver's seat, but now it's not a big deal. So all I did was swap over these guys right here, the seatbelt buckles on both front seats and the back ones. And it was really not too big of a deal. But if you go ahead and sit in the car, it's super comfy in here. Not too much different than the factory seats, okay? But it is super grippy and super tight. Now, as you can see, we have these slide throughs, these pass throughs right here. I don't know if it picked up any of that, but right there. So if I were to run a harness bar in the back right there and harnesses, they'd be able to slide right through there. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing on the channel, me putting a harness bar back there and then some harnesses, all you got to do is let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really trying to spruce up this interior. Now, we still basically have the stock steering wheel with that 12 o'clock stripe. And the only other thing really is kind of painted these kind of just, I don't know, I was trying to be creative with it, do something different. I do not excuse me, do not have the RS pack right up there. That's something I've considered getting as well. But now with these seats, I mean, let me know in the comments down below how many of these you've seen on YouTube. I haven't really seen many. I think there's a guy named Travis Campbell. Go check him out. He helped me with a lot of this stuff. Seems like a really good dude, but he's got an actual 1LE, so one that these cars would come out of. Granted, he swapped from his SS seats that were similar to these into the Recaros like this. So I think him and I are the only ones on YouTube that I'm aware of that have these seats. Now mine might be the only V6 Camaro in the world, in the US, with these Recaro seats. The only difference between this, the ZL1 and the one, or these are the 1LE ones, and the Z28 ones, is just that this says SS, and on the Z28 ones, they actually don't come heated. But these seats are from the 1LE, so I believe that they are heated. That's something that I'm gonna go ahead and try and find out. Get that new radio in there. Probably just the same as factory, but with the little heated seat buttons in the middle there to see if that actually works. Now, if you know anything about these seats, they were very expensive, like more than some people's cars. So it's something that I'm gonna try and take care of. But now with the Recaros and the Brembo brakes, this car is pretty badass, especially for a V6. Now, other than opening up the hood right there, I've got the brakes, I've got the seats now, not that that really told you anything, but everything on the outside looks like an SS without it being badged an SS, and that is the reason why that I'm not a massive fan of the SS right there on the headrest. But other than that, the only thing that can tell from the outside that it isn't an SS is the brake, or excuse me, the exhaust system. But as you saw in a couple videos back, I am fixing this and changing it up. I have since changed it up, and you guys will get a video on that here soon, or I would have already posted it. But I think here soon I'm gonna go ahead and post that video. I got an exhaust that I actually like a decent bit better than what I've had in the past. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below about these seats. I just think they're awesome. Got the Alcantara in the middle and the leather on the sides, and I can't speak enough. Like, this is very bucket list item for me. Now I know it would be, you know, under half the price to do a standard Recaro or a standard fixed seat like a Sparco or something like that. But there's also something about having an all powered seat, and then it'll be heated as well. There's just something about it. Now, I know everyone says, why don't you get an actual SS, all of this and all of that? But I have spent my time in really making this car my own. You'll never find a V6 out there, and if you have, please let me know down in the comments. I want to get to know these people. Even if they've got a really awesome SS, I'd love to get to know each and every one of the Camaro builds that you guys like. I want to hang out with them, I want to follow them, and I want to see their journey. But right now, guys, this is what I got, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what you guys think about them in the comments down below. Alright, so as you can tell, definitely some of the footage was erased and taken away, and I really tried to make it all into a video that you guys would understand. So if you have any more questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. I'm more than willing to answer any questions you guys want about it. I truly, after a couple months, I think I've had the passenger seat in for like 2 months and about a month in on the driver's seat. Ran into some problems on that, but not that big of a deal. It worked pretty easy, but I really do like these seats. They don't lack comfort that the standard seats do. Yeah, they're a little bit less cushy, but they are very comfortable. I just did a drive with them the other day, about 5.5 hours without stopping, and it was totally comfortable. No issues there. So no matter who you are, like if you have the budget for it, I would highly, highly, highly recommend getting these seats. They're definitely, like, they hug you really tight, but even if you're a bigger person, even though I'm pretty skinny, I still have plenty of room on the sides for me. But having that Alcantara in the middle really holds you in place, and that's something that I really love about these seats. So let me know what you guys think about the seats in the comments down below, and if you guys want to see anything else on the car or anything like that, let me know down there as well. I'm going to try and keep to an upload schedule now. I'm going to try and do every Wednesday and Sunday. So we'll see how long that lasts, and I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you guys have not subscribed already, please go ahead and do that if you like my content. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.